What is up, people on the internet? JQL here, back with another video. And today's video, I have another custom LEGO video on my custom LEGO minifigures from The Rising of the Shield Hero. It is such an amazing anime, and I highly recommend it, especially if you like isekai, the isekai genre, or, you know, just want a different type of anime to watch. It's awesome. Anyway, in this video, here I have Naofumi, the Shield Hero, and Raphtalia, the raccoon girl. I don't really know if she has another nickname or whatever, but anyway, I didn't make any of the characters because I didn't have time. You know, I've been busy lately, and I recently just wanted to make these customs, so I did. And yeah, I also just wanted to get a video out because I haven't posted in like a week, maybe two, I can't remember. But yeah, anyway, let's just get started with this video. Alright, here is Naofumi, the Shield Hero. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't originally gonna make customs from this anime. Well, I did always like it, but I just, you know, after seeing the 11th episode, it really pushed me to make these figures, and hyped me to make them, so yeah, anyway, overall, Naofumi was a pretty simple design, but it was sort of complex to make this figure, sort of. I mean, I kind of, like the cape especially, well, I'll talk about it in a second, but anyway, the hairpiece, fully sculpted by me, and when I mean fully sculpted, I mean literally fully sculpted. You can see I used Procreate, to sculpt the entire hair, and I think it turned out pretty good. Not, you know, the best, but I might, you know, come back and redo it a little bit later, but to be fair, I did fully sculpt it, completely from scratch. So yeah, the face is fully painted by me. I'll just remove the hairpiece again so that way you can see it. There it is. You can see it's a little messy without the hairpiece on, but the hairpiece covers it anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy with how the eyes turned out. There, I'm gonna put the hairpiece back on and make sure my camera is focused. It's not focused. Okay, there we go. Anyway, moving on to the torso, the armor in general. The armor, he wears what they call it in the anime the Barbarian Armor. The armor was fully sculpted all around the figure and was painted in my own dark brown color because it has a distinctive brown color, apparently. And so, yeah, the armor also includes the fur. You can kind of see that. And to achieve the fur texture, I had to use a toothpick and just poked a bunch of indents in them. So that way it kind of looks like a fur. Is it very, you know, is it, you know, 100% accurate? No, but is it effective? Yes. So, yeah, that's kind of what I ended up doing. So I'm going to remove the cape real quick and talk about it for a second. The cape is actually, you know, just a standard Lego cape, a green cape, but I had to do a little bit of modifications to it, because originally it was too revealing. The way he wears it in the anime, it covers the front of his torso completely. The cape itself did not do that, so I decided to just sculpt the front and make it look like it's wrapping around the front of the torso, and then proceeded to sculpt the fur, and then glue in a collar, which I also sculpted. And without doing that, it wouldn't have looked right. It would just look weird. So I'm really happy I did that, and it's very effective. So removing the cape now, however, it is one piece now, and it can't unfold. So, personally, I don't mind. So, because it's gonna be on the figure anyway. Anyway, here is the torso. I sculpted this little armor bit right there. The torso is fully painted. Pretty simple design. There's not much to it. Legs are fully painted. The armor on the side is also painted and sculpted. I think I said the wrong order. But there's the legs. I try cramming in as much detail as I can with the legs, but, you know, I can only do so much. So, anyway, now that we have everything off, you can see the shield, the default shield. I made this, and it's fully sculpted by me. I also attached it using a custom van brace or glove top, whatever you want to call it, and it is removable. There you go, right there. And yeah, it looks pretty good. It's a little small, but I mean, if you look at the anime, sometimes it's small, sometimes it's bigger-ish, so it's really hard to determine the size. But I'm kind of glad I did it this way because it's easier for him to hold onto anyway. So I'm gonna quickly put together the figure again, and then there we go. I'd also like to mention that I didn't make any other shields because, well, there's just so many, and honestly, I wouldn't want to put in all the work. I did, however, make the Raid Shield because it's his trump card and also the coolest shield, to be honest. Yeah, his Raid Shield was made with a actual, like, Knight Shield, like the original triangular Knight Shields. They haven't released those in a long time, but if you guys know what I'm talking about, then cool. I decided to use one of those because the way, like, the handle is pretty interesting, and yeah, I also didn't have another Captain America shield, so yeah. I also painted this alternative expression because, you know, this is his expression when he has the Raid Shield on, and it looks pretty good. I think I like this painted face more than the other painted face, so The shield itself, I like I said, I used the Knight Shield as a base. You can kind of see in the back, and then sculpted the entire front part of it. And the thing is, it's really hard to you know, see all the design work and the colors of the Raid Shield, and I didn't even know what color to use, so I decided to just paint it black. And originally I was gonna stick with that, but it looked really plain, so I then dry brushed it with gunmetal to, you know, make it look a little cooler, and then painted all the dark red designs you see there. It's my own dark red paint, by the way. So yeah, and then I painted the little gem in the middle. So it's really simple but also effective. I really like the Raid Shield. I think it turned out pretty great. And yeah, just to show you guys, here it is next to the default shield. I'm not making any other shields. I'm just not. There's so many like accessories I'd like to have for Naofumi, because he has a lot of different possible accessories, like all the shields and all that. But it just wouldn't be possible to make them all. One, because I wouldn't be able to finish them all fast enough. Two, he has so many, and like I said, it's not like he's going to be using them all at once anyway, so I just have too many accessories lying around my desk, and I really don't like that, especially since if I spend too much time on them, and he's just not using them. So yeah, I only did that for the Raid Shield, so yeah, that's another reason why I'm not too big on accessories, because that happens. But I did also make these balloons. If you watch the anime, you'd understand. I made two of these. One is better than the other. So yeah, I just painted a head orange and painted the face, and I think it turns out pretty good. It looks alright. So anyway, I guess that's pretty much it for Naofumi, and now we can just move on to Raphtalia. And here we have Raphtalia. The hair was a standard hairpiece. I used it as a stand-in hairpiece for my Captain Marvel custom a while back. You can check my Instagram to see it, because I don't really know what the actual name of it's called, but I basically cut the front a lot. I sculpted everything in the front, and then sculpted the ears. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the hairpiece. But the face was fully painted, and I am pretty proud of it. If I remove the hairpiece real quick, you can see there it is. And yeah, I also custom curved the torso. I do that a lot with my female figures. I also sculpted her chest a little bit, you can see there. I also made a skirt out of tape. It is not removable, because I didn't really think I needed to remove it. I didn't really care about that. I also sculpted her shoulder pad right here, and parts of her arm were also sculpted, like the silver rings and the gloves right there. I also painted the stripe pattern on her arms as well. And the sword is actually a standard Lord of the Rings sword, because, well, the sword she wields doesn't really have a special design. It's like, I didn't really think I needed to, you know, spend too much time on the sword. It's just basically, you know, this, except the handle hilt right here would have been curved a little bit. So I decided to just leave it as is. You know, I didn't want to spend too much time with it. Plus, I just wanted to get this video out. So yeah, the legs fully painted as well, and yeah. Now onto the tail. It's just sculpted and glued onto the skirt. Now, I could have used, you know, the tail was sculpted because I could have used the Rocket Raccoon tail or any other tail piece that LEGO has, but the part that connects it to the figure, like goes around the waist, would make her too tall, and it would look weird too, and it also wouldn't have worked with the skirt at all, and, you know, probably would chip off the paint if I were to remove it. That's why I decided to just sculpt it out of Procreate and just glue it onto the figure instead, to save me the headaches, from the headaches. And this also allowed me to position it any way I wanted to. Is it a perfect tail? No, but hey, it's my figure, so I do with whatever I want with it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Raphtalia. I'm pretty happy with how she turned out. I might come back to the tail eventually, just because it looks a little eh. But, you know, I understand if you guys don't like the tail, but, you know, it's my figure, like I said, so I'll do whatever I want. And I might come back to the sword eventually if I actually feel like it. So, anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Now let's just wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did or like the figures I made in this video, make sure to give this video a like. And if you have not, and if you like what you see here and you want to see more from me, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already, so you can see my next video whenever I post it. And if you want to see more customs or see the progress of my figures early, you can check out my Instagram or Flickr. Both links, again, are in the description below. I'm really proud of these figures, and I put a lot of time into them because I just really love the anime. Again, I highly recommend it. It's just so good. Let me know if you want to see more characters from this anime. I'd love to make more like Philo and all the other heroes, maybe, if I ever get time to do them all. And let me know who your favorite character is and what other figures you want to see from me in general. I haven't been working on much because I've been really busy, but I have some time open recently, so hopefully I can, make more figures. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever video that'll be, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.